Alright, today, Tosca string operations. Just create a little folder, okay? Oop. Specifically doing base64. That's what this video is going to be about, okay? So that's a folder. Let's create a test case. String operations. Base64. So some other user can find it. Because although these things are relatively straightforward, Control T, T-box, set, bugger. A colleague might not be as capable as you. So if you can type it in like string operations base64, colleagues can find it and they will really appreciate it. So let's just call something. Here we go. Password, okay? And well, the password be okay. Makes sense, right? And then the next one, what we call it, B64A. And here we're going to say, there we go, there it is there, right? B64. This is helpful. You should take the time to read this, right? Encodes the string to base64 format and then decodes it. So you call base64, give it an input text with the parameter, encode, decode, and that's the text, all right? So we'll show you how to use that. Base64. That's so annoying. You click on it, and look at that. You click on it, it doesn't work. That's a defect. I don't care what anybody says. Down arrow, enter. Okay, cool. Need to open this up. We're gonna actually need a couple of these little square brackets. I hope this isn't too small. Maybe I should change the resolution of my machine, okay? So go back in here and we'll type in, might as well do so many of these bloody things. It's ridiculous, isn't it? Let me type in password in here. And then we've done with all that shit. Pardon me. encode. Let's give it a run. Copy that in there as well, right? Boop. Let's run it. Expression provided in test step could not be parsed due to the following reason. Unexpected end of value token. Right, so I messed up. That's fine. Base64, square bracket, encode, and then, sorry, my mistake, guys. There you go. By the way, I hate this syntax highlighting because when people send help requests into the Telegram chat, you can't see what they've actually written. I know they've written something correctly, but I like to be able to see the plain text. I'm not a fan of this syntax highlighting stuff, right? So let's run it again. So let's see, okay. So there you go. That's base64 encoded. All right. Let's get it out there, okay? And when you decode something, it's called plain text, okay? And we'll type that in there. And then another annoying one. Base64 square curly square B64A square curly square open square decode square curly. Oh, it didn't like that. That's interesting. I have a feeling it's a bug in Tosca. I have a feeling. I don't have a feeling. I have proof that that is a bug in Tosca. Syntax highlighting doesn't work for a valid string. Alright, so plain text. We've done the decode. So let's look at plain text again, okay? And we'll look at the bugger. And we're going to look at password. Okay. We want to verify that. Because this and the password should be the same, right? Let's have a little looky-loo. F6. Don't be that person. I'll learn how to use those shortcuts, guys and girls, okay? Password. Base64 encoded. There's password. And the verification was successful. So that's it. We're done with BASE64.